I wake up energized, ready to do the work. I'm hungry for success, but then I randomly get this tension building up in the lower part of my body. I feel so much energy, and I can't manage it anymore. My focus is gone, and there's a brick, literal brick, sitting between my legs. My mind is drifting off as I'm fantasizing about this girl that I've met yesterday on the streets. And so I have to find a solution for this. Because I can't sit here and do the work. So I go to the bathroom, lock myself up, plug in my AirPods, open up my web browser on my phone while covering the camera with my thumb, and I start playing with my cock. After 5 minutes, I'm finished, but I'm gassed. My hunger is gone, my drive is gone, my desire to conquer is gone, and I want to sleep now. I have to work, but I don't have the energy to do so. It's already 9 a.m. I've just wasted 2 hours of my day fantasizing about a girl, and then spending 5 minutes just wanking my little... I have some weed left. I might as well just start smoking it, right? If this sounds like you, then let me tell you one thing. There's a different way on how you can manage your sexual urges, because you don't have to always let it out, if you know what I mean. Now, I always thought that I had to suppress my sexual urges. And the bad thing about this is that you should never express your sexual urges, because your sexual desire is a part of you. It's what makes partially you. Like, these are natural tendencies, natural desires that if you suppress them, they will start coming out in a weird way, you know? If you analyze them, there are people who are sexually frustrated, people who don't get what they want, who don't express that desire in the right way, and it starts coming out in a very dark and destructive way. And you don't want to be that person. And what I didn't know for many years is that there's a way to actually sexually transmutate your energy. Now, what is sexual transmutation? It just simply means transforming the energy that you have inside of your body, because the sexual desire that you have at the bottom of your body, you know, when you get horny, it's on the lower part of your body. It's energy, and that energy needs to go. It needs to go somewhere. And the most common way that we know how to release it is by doing something with it. So let me explain how you can properly sexually transmutate your energy. Now, you know, there's an area between your butthole and your genitals. It's called the gooch. And this is the muscle that you use when you want to stop peeing. So if you ever manage to stop yourself from peeing, then you know that this is the muscle. Well, we're going to use this muscle right now. And you're going to follow along with me with how I do it and how many other people sexually transmutate their energy. Your energy has to go somewhere. And we're going to aim to get it out of our system and to go into our head. So tense up that muscle with me. And as you tense up that muscle, breathe in through your nose. And now breathe out. And try focusing on getting that energy from the bottom all the way up to your head. So do it again. You may feel something or you may not feel something at all. If you feel something, congratulations. Most of the times what you will feel is a tingling sensation that goes from the bottom of your body all the way to your brain. By doing this, you have successfully transmutated your energy. And now, yes, you thought this was going to be like some crazy thing that you were like, you were expecting like something crazy. No, the craziest thing about this all was the explanation that I've given of what muscle you got to use in order to get it done. But it's very important that you learn how to sexually transmutate your energy, because you cannot suppress your urges. I've done that for a very long time. I suppress my sexual desires, and what does that do to you, and what does it do to many other people? Like, you become awkward around girls. You'll be afraid to talk to them because you have this sexual desire inside of you. You want to be sexually active, but yet you're not, and that energy is inside of you, and people actually do notice that about you. You don't want to become that guy who cannot control his sexual desires, because you start having all these fantasies that you can't indulge in, and you have difficulties talking to women in a normal way. So what you also have to do is you have to learn how to desexualize your mind. And the only way to desexualize your mind is to disassociate the feeling of being horny with the need to have sex, or with the need of wanting to jack off your little willy. Now, here's the key thing. You don't want to avoid feeling it. You have to embrace it. You have to accept that you have a sexual desire, because that is natural. That is normal, as I said in the beginning of this video. You cannot ignore it, because ignoring it will mean that it will be suppressed and will come out in strange ways that you want to avoid, because you don't want to become a crazy... Now, there's a problem within society, and that is that nobody's teaching us this. Like, when you go to school, you don't really get taught this, you know? Our parents don't really know this either. I had to look on the internet and find the answers to the pain that I was having. And I had to actively myself choose to desexualize my mind, to talk to women, and when I'm talking to them, to not think like she's an object for sex for me. because otherwise I would simply continuously be distracted. And the fucked up thing about society is that it's promoted to have casual sex. It's promoted to look at porn. It's promoted to masturbate. These are all standardized norms now. Like, it's strange if you don't indulge in casual sex. And that's so sad. That's so sad to see that this is what we have come to. And most cultures avoid us from talking about like sex and to actually discover sex in a, how could I say it, like in a normal and natural way. And that is by having conversations about it and by getting taught on how to manage it. And maybe that is the reason why so many people are like falling victim to becoming rapists, like falling victim to like maybe even becoming pedophiles. I don't know. This is bro science about this fact. But how many people are actually really sexually frustrated? A lot. Like many people. And I hope that with learning how to kill your lust, which you cannot kill your lust, by the way. You can only transform that energy into something productive. And the way that you do that is by applying the breathing technique that I did, by tensing up your gooch, breathing in through your nose, and imagining that the energy is going up to your mind and then breathing out and exhaling all of that energy and allowing it to go through your entire body, up to your brain, up to your fingers, up to your toes, and to work on that what you want to achieve. I hope this video has been of value, and I hope that you can now transmutate your sexual energy and use that energy to your advantage, because it's difficult as a young man. You want to get to work, you want to become successful, you are an ambitious man, but yet your sexual desire is holding you back, and the last thing you want to do is indulge in casual sex. The last thing you want to do is ejaculate all of your seed off of something that you have seen on the internet, something that you have done manually. You want to learn how to use that energy to your advantage, because it's energy that when it's lost, you'll have to recover from it. And it's quite intense to recover from it. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of, like, most of the time you'll have to go back to sleep because of how exhausting it was on the body. So if you can learn how to manage this energy and use it to your advantage, then it will only propel you to remain focused and to get the work done. So remember that you are 100% responsible for the results in your life. Make the hard decision today, and I'll see you in the next one. All right? Bye-bye.